You're tuned in to Gossip Queens. Well, tonight is just Sync, and you're going to join me as I give a review on VH1's Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. So, I know I haven't been doing this in a while. You've been seeing my partner Maurice for, what, a month now? I had to take some time off just a little bit, get ready, get my school and stuff situated. And yeah, so I just figured it's time to start getting back on these videos, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna give you my review tonight on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And I know if you watched the videos before, you will see that I'm not really a Love and Hip. Well, I was a Love and Hip Hop fan, and it kind of lost me a little bit with Love and Hip Hop New York. Atlanta was kind of like, but I'm actually kind of feeling Hollywood. So yeah, we'll just jump right into it. So the show started off tonight with Monisa singing, and I like her voice. Her voice is really, she has a beautiful voice. So I was really shocked the way she was singing. She sounds good. She looked nice, and sometimes her wigs are kind of skeptical. Her hairstyles, I mean, I like Moniece. She is a little extra sometimes in like a passive way, but she really looked nice during the opening of the show. I really liked her voice. She sounded amazing. And then after, you know, Moniece got finished singing, they were sitting around talking, and then Masika, she finally got to hear the diss track that Zell Swag and Alexis Sky made about her, calling her Hosika and everything. I mean, you know, it is what it is. And not calling Masika a hoe. I think Masika is a beautiful girl, woman, and I just really think that, I mean, if her and Alexis Sky, the whole beef between them started because Alexis Sky was with Fetty Wap, and Masika was sleeping with him when they were together. Now, granted, Masika keeps saying, and she does voice this, that, you know, that wasn't her problem. You know, she needs to take that up with him, which is true. But in the same token, I think what Alexis Sky is trying to do, she just wants to squash any type of beef that it seemed like they may have had because of it. Like, they did argue, they had their little Twitter rants when Masika was pregnant. I don't know if you guys remember, but Fetty Wap wasn't around, so you know, she had a lot to say too about Alexis Sky on her Twitter, on her Instagram, mainly her Twitter, because I remember reading a lot of it. I mean, she was really going through it. She was pretty much by herself her whole pregnancy, but I don't think that Alexis Sky want to fight. I just think she does want to talk to squash things and move forward. I mean, look at how her and Chanel West just squashed it. But anywho, besides that, yeah, that little diss track, Zell Swag, please stop your shit. I'm not feeling it. There's nothing hot about it. I mean, even if it was like a diss track on a hot beat, then maybe if you had a hot beat, that kind of would have balanced it out just a little bit. I wasn't feeling it. Leave that where it is. That shit ain't going platinum. And I'm not defending Masika or anything like that, but it ain't going platinum. And I like Zell Swag. I like him, like how he his whole way of styling the celebrities, but his attitude needs to alter it just a little bit. I really don't like how he's out here arguing with these females. Me personally, I just feel like it's not okay. I mean, it is what it is. It's not okay. He's a male. He needs to chill on that. He's a little too turnt. And I understand when you get like this opportunity to go on shows, because I know Mona Scott mentioned before that everybody doesn't get paid. It's just all about, sometimes people, you know, people go on there for just the appearance. But if that's the case, and that's what he's doing just to try to, you know, get his contract renewed, I guess, or whatever for next season, it's just a little too much. It's like, I like you, but then it's just too much cattiness for, you know, for VH1. But I mean, Love and Hip Hop is all about catty, isn't it? But whatever. Moving right along. So happy for Keisha Cole. I'm so happy to see on this show, like, because I know when she had her old show, you know, she mentioned finding her father, but we never really got to experience fully with her, her father and her and her father's interaction. So to see that on Love and Hip Hop, I think I really appreciated that scene more. on the show tonight than anything, because I think that was really beautiful. Keisha Cole is a beautiful person. And I wish her and her ex-husband just work it out, because you could tell that they obviously both were still in love. Something's going on. Like, just get it together. But, other than that, I'm so happy that she is building this relationship with her father. I think it's a beautiful thing. Her father got his shit together. Besides Frankie, how Frankie was crazy. Frankie had her little issues, but Keisha Cole did stick by her mother. I'm sorry, it's kind of cold in it. My wife literally has it 0 below in this house. So I'm trying to keep warm at the same time I'm talking to y'all, giving my review. But I feel like I'm in the fucking, what is it, Antarctica? That's how it feels right now. It's so cold. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm really happy for her. So kudos to you. And you always look nice, Keisha Cole. Everything you wear, your hair, everything is always on point. You always look good. But, moving past Keisha Cole, then you have Fizz, who's trying to get B2K back together. And why not? Everybody's doing it. You have SWV, you have Escape, you have New Edition. So many groups are coming back together, and I feel as though it's needed, especially with the different hip-hop and different music that we're getting, these days. Like, a little flashback in the 90s is always good. I think the 90s had the best music. That's how I feel. Comment below if you disagree, but that's how I feel. The 90s, hands down, music was everything. But I don't know how to take it with everybody from B2K. They're not going to be, that they're not coming back. It's just 2 of them. And then now they're asking Ray J. And no shade, I personally think Ray J is the corniest person on earth. And I'm sorry, like, I want to like Ray J, I really do, but I really think that he's like the corniest person on earth. I don't know, I just can't picture him singing Omarion's verse, and then he's already calling himself Ray 2K, and he just do too much. I can't see it. But best of luck to you, Fizz. I really hope Omarion can come around so y'all can do that reunion, or just get out there and just do something like a concert, or like just one appearance or whatever. But I don't know about that Ray J B2K. I don't know. That you should really give some thought. Just my opinion. So let's talk about hoe-ass Bridget. And yes, I am calling her a hoe because it's been proven that she is on this show this season. They said over and over again that Bridget and James, they didn't work out because James is still hurt. Bridget cheated on James multiple times, and now she's on a show. She didn't even know Little Booby. And I'm saying Little Booby because that's what Marcus call him, Little Booby. She don't even know him like that. But yet she went away with him and gave the buns up. That's nasty. Like, you out here teaching these young girls to be hoes on TV. Like, that's not okay. Like, what's up with you? But anyway, like, it was funny when Lyrica was at the bar, and they were, Lyrica and Lucci was counting. They were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess they were counting the number of people that she's, been with probably within that year. I don't know, but she need to chill. Like, she do too much. And Brooke Valentine is better than me, because I would have smacked that bitch. She was talking way like sideways. It wasn't okay. But Brooke Valentine, I love your red lipstick on you. It looks amazing. Yo, Brooke Valentine, your Chain Letter album back in 2005, Laugh Till I Cry. Yo, that was my song. That song helped me get through so much back in the day. You have no idea. Like, I absolutely love that song. I still play that song. That song is on my favorites. Even though, like, I'm happy in a happy marriage or whatever. But that song right there, it never gets old. Like, if I just want to, like, listen to it. However, it does bring back some memories that I don't want to, step back into the past. Because when I listen to it, it's obviously because I was going through things. But that song is amazing. Like, Brooke, you should have never left. I don't even know how it's gonna, how some artists, they go away with a bang. You had Girl Fight, that whole CD, it was all that. And then now, like, if you're gonna come back, you gotta come back kind of hard, But best of luck to you, Brooke. Again, 2005 Chain Letter, all that, honey. That was my favorite CD. My favorite song, Laugh Till I Cry. I'm telling y'all, go listen to that song. Go to your iTunes, to your Tidal, wherever it is you have. Go to YouTube and listen to that song. That song is all that. But anyway, yeah, so that pretty much, you know, took place tonight. And then Lyrica, I'm happy to see that she's finally going on tour, that she finally has music. And, you know, I really had to educate myself with Lyrica, and I feel really bad that I didn't know these things. And I'm someone who, I'm really into music. I am, but I really had to educate myself. Like, Lyrica is so freaking dope. Like, she wrote so much music, so many things for so many different artists, like Beyonce, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Party. She wrote J Hood for Jennifer Hudson. I even think Hannah Montana, you know, she did a lot of things. Like, she's very talented, and I'm so happy to see that she's working on her own album. Like, she is done, and she's about to go on tour. And the album she dedicated to her late sister. She had a twin. Her name is Adia. She dedicated the album to her. So I'm really ecstatic for Lyrica, especially knowing, you know, her background. Like, that's amazing. But she comes from talent. Her mom was a singer, you know, and I think she mentioned before that her mom taught her how to write. So she is in a studio, you know, helping other artists. She was on this episode with Keisha Cole. I mean, she's awesome. Like, at first I was kind of like, oh, Lyrica, you've been a little shady this season. Like, I see you kind of starting trouble a little bit, girl, but you're pretty dope. Like, seriously, like, you know, kudos to you. You definitely gained a fan, and that's me. And I apologize for not knowing your resume. You dope, sister. But anyway, yeah, so next week we shall see what else is gonna come about with Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. We do get to see Tiara, to see how she's doing in rehab. I'm really happy that she's there. You know, hopefully she get herself together, because Tiara, she was pretty awesome as well. Like, she did amazing, you know, back in the day, and then she just fell off. I really think it had a lot to do with Ray J, but Ray J is corny anyway. I mean, go get yourself somebody else, not Cisco. You know, nobody that Mona signed you up to be with at all. Just like I feel like Mona signed Alexis Sky up to be with Lucci, and that wasn't real. You know, look at this. He's trying to do a whole trio, apologizing with him, Chanel West, her, and Alexis Sky. It's just too much. But anywho, yeah. Now I want to show you guys the bad hair folks of tonight.